So I'll tell anyone out there, encourage your children. Let them learn. Let them learn to do best. Don't keep them back. Encourage them to do. It's so much children out there want to learn. So much children out there, they don't have no one to push them. I push my children to learn. I have 6 children, and they learn. They all have a good job. I want to show my grandchildren now what to do and how to go, to teach them, especially about the Bible, especially about God. I want them to know, don't mind what it is, try, don't give up. Because sometimes I was giving up and said, well, I can't read, I can't write, can't write. I want it, and I know. Don't do this. I'm going to try. Because sometimes I was giving up and said, I want to know. Don't do this. I'm going to try.
If you stick with it, you will learn to read, and that will open up doors for you. Like whatever kind of job they want to do, doors will be open. They go and fill out an application form. If you travel into the U.S., you could fill out your own immigration document. You don't have to feel embarrassed or ask someone to do it, and then you really feel embarrassed because you don't want to ask anybody to do it. Getting a driver's license, there's a written part to the driver's license. You have to be able to read the questions and answer them. There's so many normal everyday things. Going to the clinic and getting a medical, getting medicine from the doctor. You have to read the instructions to know what to do for your children and yourself. So it is reading is fundamental. Everyone needs to know how to read. Everyone does not have to go to college or become the executive of any business, but everyone needs to know how to read. For instance, on the road signs. It's scary to think that there are so many persons out there driving, because most probably don't even have licenses, driving with no knowledge of what to do on the road. And perhaps that is contributing to accidents. So I think it would be a good idea. And also, Project Read needs donations, because we do not charge the students anything. It's free, but we have to buy the books. This is a regular business where we pay rent, pay for utilities, we buy the books, we do everything. The tutors, however, do it. They're volunteers, but everything else has to be bought. And so we need donations, and we appreciate all the persons who do donate, because we do have some annual donors, and but we need more, because right now we need computers. Believe it or not, we do have used computers that were given to us, but they're at the point now where they need to be changed. And we are actually, every year, the auto skill program improves. It moves up a level. Technology works that way, apparently, where things become more advanced. And the older computers that we have aren't able to, we're not able to use them on the one that's coming out in January. So we're right now at the point where we need to buy new computers. So we always need donations. As a matter of fact, just this week we had to, we actually got new books. Additional, every year we have to, every couple of months we have to get books. So we need supplies as well. We just got Law Back Way to Reading books. So we need help always. And we also need tutors, by the way. We need people to come in and volunteer to help us as well.
What type of persons are you looking for volunteering?
We're looking for people who know, who can read well, and who know, who have a command of the English language, and don't mind helping. It takes about, if a person can commit for 18 months, that would be good. We train people we train in both programs, the Law Back Way to Reading and the auto skills. We train people to become tutors. So it's not like you don't have to be a teacher, you don't have to have a college degree, but once you're able to read well, you could teach someone else.
Hi, I am Willa Mae Bridgewater, principal of Mabel Walker Primary School, located Tucker Road, Big Pond. And it's a pleasure for me to speak with you and the Rotary Club, especially about the area of literacy. We got involved with the Rotary Club 5 years ago when they came to show us some interest in becoming involved with the book fair that they were having at the College of the Bahamas. We were quite eager as long as it had something to do with reading, and the kids all got involved. The part that interests us most first, I must admit, was that there was a competition with the school that would bring the most students. And of course there was a prize involved, which involved computers. So we gathered up as many persons as we possibly can, parents included, all our friends, and we asked them to come down to the book fair. Now the only thing we had to do was to bring ourselves. The Rotary Club had a wonderful setup for us. There were many, many, many books. There were lots and lots of activities and lots of giveaways. We were quite pleased with the activities at that first Rotary Club. And in addition to, there was a competition where the children of grade 6 had to read a particular book and give a book report. Our kids got involved with that, but that in itself was not as successful as we would have wanted it to be. The second year, again, we got involved, but we were not as successful again. We had many persons who showed up, a lot more than the first time, because the word spread that if you went there, you got books, free books, lots of giveaways, and again, there were activities. One of the things that the kids most, especially the younger ones, enjoyed were the various characters that wandered around the field. The third year, the most important part was the reading or the storytelling. That was an added feature that particular year. Everyone was under one particular tent, and we had different persons reading to the children various stories. Now the kids themselves gave their feedback and evaluation on that particular aspect of it. And of course they talk about which storyteller was boring, which storyteller was exciting, and which storyteller they wish they had again. And in telling us that, they told us that they wish that the storytellers would walk around more, get them involved, and ask more questions. And it's a little more exciting rather than just reading, sitting and reading. And so I'd like to encourage the Rotary Fair the next time they have a storytelling feature that they do, or they encourage the storyteller to do that part. Now, we won the most popular school in having to have persons come out the second and the third year. First year we got computers, the second year we got lots and lots and lots of books. And we are very, very pleased with that. Our library is much richer now as a result of the many books we received. And we would like to share some of those books with you. We got lots of dictionaries, and the dictionaries was sufficient to give to all of the grades 4, 5, and 6 students. In addition, here are some of the books that we received. This particular one I read to the students of grade 2, and they truly enjoyed it. I knew you could. This book was donated to the Rotary Club by Rotarian Roger Kelly. And we are very grateful to all of the speakers who were engaged in the Rotary Club Club and donated books towards our school library. Now we find that there is a serious problem with our literacy, especially when we don't have the involvement of the parents. If parents are involved, we find that those children particularly are the ones who do extremely well. And we would like to say at this time that parents need to get back to the old days of reading stories to their children, not only at bedtime, but at any time. Cut off the television, stop the games, cut off the computers, and do the old storytelling. And I'm sure it will be much better. The Ministry of Education, along with the American Embassy, is involved with the Reading Mentoring Program. And every Wednesday, our students are involved with the reading program, and we have volunteers who come to our school and they read to our children for 15 minutes. And this year, we have, for example, Big Book and Ugly Girl. This book was chosen for the students of the grade 6. Grade 4s, they got Julie B. Jones, Smelling Something Fishy. And the kids are truly enjoying the book. Of course, the volunteers are enjoying themselves. We are grateful to employees of the Bahamas Electricity Corporation, who's our sponsored school, and members of the National Insurance Board, who send volunteers to read to our students. Thank you once again for your help, and we do look forward to your continued support. Now, with the Rotary Club, we are ever grateful to them, most especially for the donation of the computers. The computers is like a world opened up to us. It's a global world for the children, and in addition to reading, it expands them to another world, and we are very grateful to them for that.